checking this thing from Pizza Place. I ain't gonna say no name. I ain't advertising, so I ain't say no name. But yeah, I'm back again, right? My family loves pizza. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here with you guys. I just got off of Chloe the Chewini's live. Shout out to Miss Echo. I'm from Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Yeah, it was fun. They're doing a lot of the trivia and stuff. Sometimes stuff like that just kind of like really just gives you a break from all the other stuff. So you don't have to think about all the other stuff that you have to do. It was on her dog's channel, so um, it was dog trivia. So it was pretty fun. Hey, whoever's watching, say hello. How you doing? Just had a few minutes here on another food run for the family. So, well, store and a food run. My lips are dry too, but so I figured I'd hop on here for a few minutes, and then hopefully y'all stay on with me. And now my pizza's ready. Yep, so I gotta hold on. Put y'all right here. That's my little stuff. Yeah, I had to go to the Dollar General too. So let me get back in the line. Yeah, now Little Caesars has it when you gotta wait 5 minutes or more. They have you to go park and wait, and then drive back in the line. And that beeping get on your nerves because it's getting on mine. And there's a truck right there too. He's picking his up. So, but yeah, out and about today. Out and about doing my little errands for the family. Oh. And I am fine. And I gotta get me a new holder. So I don't know if any of my buddies gonna come on or not because it says impromptu. I'm gonna get back on schedule after a while. There we go. Let's see this thing. I gotta get another one. I got this at 5. No, I think I got it at 5 below. Yeah, got it at 5 below. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go over there to Moe's and get me, I think it's $2 Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna go get me some tacos. I don't want no pizza. They can have the pizza. But yeah, how y'all doing today? Somebody come on here with me. Say hey. Say hey, 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 hey. Deborah is live. My air conditioner don't seem like it wanna get too cool. There it is. Okay, it wasn't trying to get too cool. It's windy, but it's hot still. That's the southern weather. It's hot. It is hot. But yeah, you guys been seeing a lot of the posts that I've been sharing, a lot of the shorts about the expo. Right now it's all about the expo. The second annual Our Words Matter Black Author Expo. And so it's all about that right now. I want to show all of the support to all the authors, all my sponsors, especially my featured authors and my sponsors. Going to put a big spotlight on them. But the expo is going to be Saturday, November the 9th. Excuse me. No, November the 8th. I don't know why I was going to get the date mixed up. Saturday, November the 8th here in Aiken, South Carolina. Thanks for liking the live, whoever popped on. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm excited for everything that's close now. It's literally a month away. Literally. Wow. Hey, Echo, I see you now. Hey, girl, invite the crew, honey. I'm still on my errand run, my shopping run. So I was like, let me talk to my family. Let me get on here. But yeah, at Little Caesars now, if the pizza's not hot and ready, like they say, and you gotta wait at least 5 minutes, they give you this little buzzer to put, to take with you, this little buzzer. And then it beeps really, really loud to let you know that, hey, your pizza's ready. And you get back in the line and, wait. And it's like 2 other cars. Well, it's 3 now. It's 2 other vehicles. So 2 other those things you move around in front of me. I better watch what I'm saying on here. But I wasn't going to be on here too long. I just figured I'd get some watch hours in here. If you get my drift. Get some watch hours in here. Cause yeah, it's taking a minute. It really is taking a minute. And I got some good content. Binge watch my author interviews. I have author interviews from last year on there. I have collaborated with another podcast to do my featured author interviews this year. It's called the God's Recording Podcast with Reverend BJ Major. He's doing the majority of my featured author interviews, but I may have to pick up some of the ones that he won't be able to get before the month's out. But I'll let you guys know and make the graphics and everything for that. But yeah, and then check out the ones that I've been showing on my channel, that I've been making the shorts with all the featured authors. And I'm in South Carolina, Echo, but I have authors coming from a lot of them here in my area, which we call this the CSRA, which is the Central Savannah River area. I'm in South Carolina side, across the Savannah River. And a lot more on the Georgia side. We're right here in the cusp. And then I have author coming from Texas, one coming from Little Rock, Arkansas. I have some coming from Savannah and Atlanta. They're all over. So yeah, this is gonna be a big thing. This is the second year that I've hosted it. God gave me the vision, and I went with it. You know, as me, of course, being an author myself. You know, and I went with it, and it's been a success. This is the second year. Shout out to our silver sponsor, Emoji Village here in Aiken, which is a community center, well, community organization, rather, nonprofit, and they help businesses and people, everything, just in general, you know. And they agreed to be my silver sponsor. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, and so it's basically, we're about a month away. So yeah, it's gonna be for you. I'll have all the pictures and videos and highlights. But check out some of the ones from last year. It'll say the Our Words Matter. It was from the one. I have some highlights from last year's expo on there too. You're in South. Okay, you're in South. You're down. Okay, closer to Florida, like in that area of Georgia. Yeah, I'm actually from Middle Georgia. Actually, is where I grew up at in Macon, Georgia. Yeah, and I'm here. Like I said, I'm in Aiken, South Carolina. There's no but this is my dad's hometown. So years ago, you know, we moved up here. After my grown years, I finally lived here. This is the most I've lived here in my adult years than I did as a child. But yeah, but it's been over 20 some years I've been here mostly. But I've been down in Valdosta, South Georgia, right? I went there for like a years ago. I went there for like a training program that I had to do. In Valdosta. You're 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, you're real close. I might have to come see you, girl. So you're close to like Jacksonville. Isn't that where the line kind of starts? You know, where it's kind of close to that area. Yeah. So, but it's okay though. But I have lived in Florida before though, several times. It's another book I gotta write. Okay, so you have people in South Carolina, Westminster. Oh, Westminster or Winston-Salem? No, that's Winston-Salem is in North Carolina. Westminster, South Carolina? Where is Westminster? That's one I don't know of. What is Westminster near in South Carolina? Okay, you're one town over from Valdosta. Okay, yeah. But I'm trying to remember, where is Westminster? What is Westminster near, Echo? Clemson. Oh, so this near Clemson. Oh, wait a minute. Clemson, yeah, near Greenville. Okay, I lived. My book, A Rose Wrapped in Thorns, about my situation that I was in. You know, my domestic violence situation. You can call it what it is. That's where I was living at actually during the majority of that book. Yeah, that's where I was living in Greenville, right in the city of Greenville. My daughter texting me. But I ain't gonna be on here long. Oh, okay, she gotta work tomorrow. Okay. But yeah. But yeah, that's where I was living at actually during that time. If you happen to see the book. It's on Amazon on the ebook too, you know. But yeah, that's where I was actually living at. I've been back home now I left there in November of 2022. Yeah, so I've been back here for a few years now. Yeah, matter of fact, 3, 4, 5, it's coming up on 3 years that I've been back home. Yeah, and I actually have a video that I'm gonna share later, because today I kind of had a little flashback. It wasn't bad, but I had a little flashback today. Talking to my mom, and she mentioned something, and it made me think of something that happened, something in the book, but something that happened, because I wrote it about the story. I had the pepper and the cheese. Oh yeah, yes ma'am. Here you go. All right. But yeah, so I wrote about my story. But other than that, Greenville was a nice place. It really was. It was a nice place. All right. Ooh, thank you. All right, you too. I actually hated to leave there actually, because it really was a nice place. I had met friends. I had a good job. Yeah, it was a nice place, but I came on back home, and Lord knew I needed to be here because my mom, her health, she knew she was gonna need me and everything. So, but yeah, if you get a chance to check out my book, on there, leave me an Amazon review, or if you want an autograph copy, just message me on here, or either send me my website, Airbase Thoughts, and get you an autograph copy. But yeah, but the Lord, and even with that, the Lord told me to, share my story. So normally I write poetry, but he said poetry wasn't gonna do it justice. So I wrote it out for what it really was. I should have went to the other entrance. But now I'm getting over here to give me some $2 Taco Tuesday. So I'm gonna get me some tacos. I might go ahead and do my 7 o'clock live like I have been doing on Tuesdays. I may do it. I'm trying to post my author expo stuff, but I might do it. I might get on here, because it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month also, and that, it's a huge part of my platform. So I may get on here tonight and talk about it, depending on what's going on with the grandbabies or how I'm feeling. I just have to push myself sometimes, because this, certain stuff does need to be talked about. And God gives you the strength to talk about it, But yeah, so now I'm off to the next spot. Get my Taco Tuesdays. I know y'all hear my click-a-link-a-link-a-link-a-link-a. Ooh, let me cry. Everybody want these $2 Taco Tuesdays. I wish they had a drive-thru, but they don't. They do not. Somebody just opening up their car door and not looking behind them. Hi. He just opened his door, didn't look, and knowing he was right here next to an empty, spot. I ain't gonna say too much on here. I want to get flagged, but yeah. But I'm gonna hop on off here. But I'll make sure I upload the video and share it out too, if you don't mind. Or I don't know, we can't do it like that on that's on them other platforms where you can share it out. But I'm gonna give you a shout out too for and I appreciate you for coming on here with me and sharing some love. I'm gonna go in here and order my little $2 Taco Tuesdays. Hey, well, thank you so much for coming in here with me, and I'll talk to you later. And tell Chloe hey. All right, bye-bye.